So there's a song that says, in heaven there is no beer. That is why we are drinking all the beers. But it look like Sheikh Gumi is drinking the wrong beer. Yo, Sheikh Gumi is trending. Dr. Ahmad Abubakar Mahmoud Gumi, the president of the T group in the bush, the army in the bush. He is the leader of this group that in Nigeria, they can go capture children, women, rape them on live camera, and then, yo, respect. And then on live camera, and they'll post it online for everybody to see. They'll go to villages and then, set the entire village ablaze and all that. That is the leader of this group, Sheikh Gumi. The only intelligent person in Nigeria that the government of Nigeria listens to, which is the reason why when you look at Nigeria today, the nation is sinking, right? Sheikh Gumi decided to pick on Traoré. Let me read this for you before we move forward, okay? Let me read it for you. Captain Traoré, this is what Sheikh Gumi posted. Captain Traoré, I was just scrolling and then I came across this and I said, no, I'm not going to get hope. And then I said, well, let me do this video. Let me see. No. We are doing this. We are talking about this right now. And we are going to talk about this right now. So, Sheikh Gumi posted and said, Captain Traoré, born 14th March 1988, with his anti-sharia stance at the age of 38, with nothing but military training on his resume, is too naive to understand even the complicity of the society he is ruling under the gun, let alone the dynamics of contemporary geopolitics. He has given the extremists the weapons they need to conscript more foot soldiers against his secular regime. This is Sheikh Gumi. Trouble sleep, man can go wake up, wetin dey find. Palaba, you dey find. He's trending, like he's trending so much. But this conversation that Sheikh Gumi starts, it shocked me. First of all, let's address first things first. Somebody should let Sheikh Gumi remove that thing under his jaw, like a madman sponge. That thing under his jaw. Like you see, there's a mad person who uses a sponge that a mad people use to bath. He should remove that first before we start the conversation. Now, I never knew Sheikh Gumi has been watching Captain Ibrahim Traoré and know about Captain Ibrahim Traoré. When Traoré was doing the development, we were talking about the factories. We were talking about how the communities who don't have light, they now have light. The road construction and all the development in Burkina Faso. We never come across Sheikh Gumi talking about it. He is quiet. All of a sudden, when Traoré spoke against the Sharia law, then Sheikh Gumi is out to lecture Ibrahim Traoré. Look, one thing about Sheikh Gumi that you need to understand is that Sheikh Gumi is one person that he always speaks in defense. He always comes quickly in defense of the T group. All the time. When people are being kidnapped in Nigeria, this is the man who keeps quiet. When people are being fined, women are being raped, he will keep quiet. When the government say, okay, let's go after them, then Sheikh Gumi will come out and then begin to defend them. Sheikh Gumi doesn't have the moral right. We are coming to the conversation, but let me lay the foundation, right? Sheikh Gumi, you don't have the moral right to talk about Ibrahim Traoré, because when you mention Sheikh Gumi, the thing that will come into your mind is terrorism, kidnapping, buying of people, civilians, and all that. Barbaric attitude and animalistic behavior of some group of people in a bush. I'm talking about the beasts that the entire Sahel is fighting. The beasts that are kidnapping Nigerians. This is what come into your mind when you mention Sheikh Gumi. When you mention Captain Ibrahim Traoré, what will come into your mind is revolution, development. I mean, the man of the people. So Sheikh Gumi, it looks like your beer is blocking the engine from receiving sense. But anyway, Sheikh Gumi says something right here. He said, with his anti-sharia stance, Traoré has given more room to the group of Sheikh Gumi to recruit more people. Right? That is what he's saying. I want to ask Sheikh Gumi. They know, you know, that this is the agenda, your ideology, Sharia law, which is the reason why you are protecting those guys in the bush. Those guys in the bush in Nigeria, the same people with the same mindset in the entire Sahel. And this is the agenda of you, together with your group, to Islamize and then wire the entire West Africa with Sharia law. Yeah? That is it. But I want to ask a question. What has the Sharia law done to the northern part of Nigeria where this Sharia law is working? What development has it brought? When you go to that part where the Sharia law is working, that is one of the most underdeveloped community and region in Nigeria. Yes. Take your Sharia law, first of all, to China, North Korea. Go and preach it there. Leave us alone, by the way. Now, he said, Ibrahim Traoré, with nothing but military training on his resume, is too naive to understand even the complicity of the society he's ruling under the gun. Let me say something right here. First of all, the first statement, Ibrahim Traoré, honestly, has military training, right? But let's do comparison, a short comparison right here. Sheikh Gumi, Tinubu in Nigeria with all the cabinet members and parliamentarians with all their degree. When you mention Nigeria, kidnapping, buying of civilians, burning of villages is what is happening there. Development, no. Light, you don't have. Generator nation. With all the PhD and all the knowledge you acquire, that you can mention your masters and whatever it is, when you go to Nigeria right now, there's a problem there. Deal with that. But Traoré, with only military training and his gun, he is protecting his people from your people in the bush, and at the same time, he's building the country. When you talk about factories, development, building dams that the politicians fail for 60 years to build for the people, he is building it. He's building the roads. He's building the factories. He's fighting your people and defeating them. You see, that is the difference right here. Now, let's talk about the gun aspect. He said he's ruling the people under the gun. Let me address that. I love that. Yeah? I love the fact that Sheikh Gumi is saying that Traoré is ruling the people under the gun. You know what? We love it like that because take Tinubu, your president, together with you, Sheikh Gumi. Stand in the midst of the people and let your people surround you. Let there be the sound of gunshot. You, together with Tinubu, you will run away from the people and begin to take cover. The people also will take cover. But do you know what is going to happen? If the same situation happened in Burkina Faso, Traoré already have the gun here to protect the people. The people can hide behind Traoré and Traoré will fight the battle. That is what the gun means. Protection for the people. Learn sense, my brother. Go and remove your Ogugu beer. Eh? Remove the Ogugu beer. So that you have sense. You have sense. So that you have the engine will work for you because it's blocking it. When you are talking about Traoré, anytime you want to talk about Traoré, you always mention gun, gun, gun. Look, your politicians, they have bodyguards with gun guiding them. Right? Yes. The leader of the nation of Nigeria, Tinubu, if he is somewhere or in the parliament or whatever it is, he's sitting anywhere at all, or he's on the campaign tour, and your people come after the people with gun, Tinubu cannot defend the people. He will rely on the soldiers to defend him. But Captain Traoré will pull up the gun and then side with the soldiers and they will fight together as family. and they will protect the people as they are doing already. So, Sheikh Gumi, you are lost. Now, when you are talking about Traoré not understanding the complicity of the region, you miss the point. Right? Sheikh Gumi missed the point, because one thing we need to understand is that Traoré understood the complicity of the community. Not only the community, but this is a complicity of the, against the whole West Africa. To Islamize West Africa through extremism and implement Sharia law. That is the complicity. That is the reason why he brought the conversation, so that they can have that conversation immediately. That your agenda will not work, will not work. Sheikh Gumi, your agenda will not work. You are the leader of the beast we are fighting. You have no moral right. When we are talking about Traoré, you don't even have the, Traoré, that word should be prohibited from coming out of your mouth. That is it. You stand for the T group in the bush against your people. So the agenda to Islamize the entire West Africa and implement Sharia law is already, we know. Right? We know what you people are doing. You are going through the government in some cases. Look at us in Ghana here. In some cases, they are saying that our children are going to start learning Arabic language. Does that sound anything to anybody? But let me put that aside. We know the agenda you people are running. When the Chinese are building technology, AI-driven agenda, engineering agenda, all you people have in your head is Sharia, 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 Sharia. All you people have in your head. See, from the beginning of time up to now, Sharia, Sharia, Muhammad, Sharia, Muhammad, Sharia, Muhammad. Nothing you build. Technology, power, AI, power, nothing, power, engineering. No, you are not there. Only thing in your head. The world is advancing, you people are moving backwards. You are defaming the image of real Muslims. You have become a disgrace to the image of the real Muslims. I never knew Sheikh Gumi actually listened to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. I was surprised when I came across this. I'm like, yo. So you actually listen to the man. You watch our posts and we are talking about him. But you have the platform, but you kept quiet. If there's somebody who doesn't understand geopolitics, it's you. Together with the Nigerian government, the entire government, you missed the point. You are still living in 1984. This man is gone and leading his people into the future. Right? He's leading the people into the future. So you want to tell us that raising the conversation about Sharia law means that the T group are going to recruit more people? No. We understand what you are trying to do, right? It's kind of like there are some people who are on the side of the Sharia law, they can be weaponized. Right? That is what Sheikh Gumi is trying to put on board. That the people who are on the Sharia law can be weaponized. How about you using your platform to teach the right thing? If truly you are not for these people. If truly Sheikh Gumi is not for these people, why can't you use your platform to talk about positive things that Traoré is doing? Letting the people understand that it is time for us to prioritize development over our religious belief. You can worship your God. Even your heaven, when you read the Quran, the heaven is developed. Your heaven is developed. I mean, this guy flamed me up, right? Sheikh Gumi, all you wrote here is complete rubbish right here. Total nonsense. Yeah? Total nonsense. We understand, when you talk about the complicity, it is not only the complicity of the communities in Burkina Faso, but the entire West Africa. We understood that already. So you are not supposed, not now that you are coming to teach us something about that. So you picking up Traoré, has proven that you are indeed the leader of the beast in the bush. Remove the madman sponge under your jaw so that you can have sense to talk something proper. All right? But anyway, family, this is Sheikh Gumi, the man who defend terrorists in his country against civilians. The man who speaks for the T group, people who do barbaric things, want to lecture the supreme leader of Africa, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. My friend, go and sit down.